Having a office space has become more and more important for RVers over the year, and this one here, this new Brinkley model, has an incredible office in the back. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here taking a look at the 2025 Brinkley Model Z 3515. Now, I actually have the floor plan layout and the specs right here in the door, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. But take a look at the lineup from the Brinkley Model Z now. I mean, this thing came out, what, maybe like 2 years ago now, and they're up to so many different floor plans. I mean, that is really, really impressive. But here's what we're looking at today. This is the 3515, and really, really cool office space in the back with a height adjusting L-shaped desk. You can see this is just under 40 feet, basically right at 40 feet, just under 14,000 pounds. Fully loaded is 17,495 pounds with a 2,500 pound hitch weight. So pretty heavy fifth wheel, but it's heavy because Brinkley is just such high quality on their fifth wheel RVs. Now, if you are interested or looking for your next RV, there is a link down below in the comments and description of my video where you can find over 100 different Blue Compass RV stores to start shopping for your next RV across the United States. And they do carry Brinkley at a good number of those stores. So go check that out if you are shopping for your next RV. Now on this here, we'll go ahead and go inside first, but keep in mind on a Brinkley model, there is a lot to talk about on the outside as well, as this RV is just really a cut above just about everything else out there. But let's go inside first and show you what this floor plan has to offer. So as we step inside here, right away, that's interesting. It's just kind of a door there. I guess it hides your breakers and fuses, but not a lot of function with that. I thought there might be something in there. And some of these, spots that we look at, it'll be my first time looking at it too with y'all. You have your control panel right here for your fifth wheel right when you walk in. Can control your slide outs, your awnings here. You'll have 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks, and then this will connect to your phone as well. You have dimmer light switches on your slide outs or on your lights here. And then one cool thing with Brinkley is they have all these QR codes around the RV where they have instructional videos to show you how different things work. So I think that is great for being an RV owner. If you ever have any problems or questions that you're trying to figure out while you are out camping, that QR code or the different QR codes around this RV will help you out with that. Now, let me close the door behind us here. This here is in the living room space, is not anything completely new from Brinkley. We've seen some other floor plans that look very similar to this. They have this really cool 4-position sliding desk here. So you can see all the different positions here. I'm not going to go through and take the time to manually put it in all these different positions. But basically, this here, you have some hidden storage back underneath here. And then this is going to be able to slide out like so, as you can see there. And then this here will slide back and forth as well. So you can configure this in so many different ways, depending on what you are wanting. Now that's as far as that's going to go in there for that table. So you can also use this as a desk space if you want. You have a little storage spot under here. You can put some different things. Even has like a wine glass holder up along the top. So you can see down underneath here, you could slide some wine glasses under there. Pretty neat little touch. You have your dining chairs here. You have squared windows. All your windows that open will have a bug screen that comes from the bottom. Privacy shade from the top. It does have a reflective layer on the other side. And then those do magnetize together. Great looking light fixtures in here. One thing that's always important to point out with the Brinkley is if you're really particular with making sure that your RV doesn't have any like cosmetic imperfections that might drive you crazy, you don't see any like staple holes or any putty here on any of the slide out fascias. This is all one piece of wood all the way across. There's not like a, chunky divider there in the middle to kind of hide that they put two pieces together and then put a divider over the top to cover it. So really seamless look all throughout here. Very beautiful. Going along this way, you have your 2 recliners. Because so many people full-time RV out of a Brinkley model, they put this additional storage up here. And then those are soft close cabinet doors, hidden hinges, so everything looks really nice throughout this area. Wireless charging pad on the recliners. You have your storage space down underneath here as well. USB ports in there, and those are the standard USB ports. You have your heat on and off button right here, so you do have heat on these recliners and USB ports in the arms, and then they are manual pull recliners there, so those legs snap out nice and easy, and this recliner will lay back. Now with this recliner here, you are kind of sitting in front of the island right there just a little bit. They have to condense the space down in the living room area a tad just because of the office space, but you can see your view of the TV here and the living room area when you're sitting in this furthest right recliner. You have your sofa right here. This will pull out and make into about the size of a full-size bed. Nice backlit mirror there, nice light fixtures, and then storage space around here. Also nice, there's no seams in the sofa, so it's just one, sofa cushion, and then this is a cloth furniture right here. So it's going to be water resistant and have a stain resistant property to it as well. You have your Furrion Chill Cube AC. This is an 18,000 BTU AC. This is like an articulating motion right here with that opening right there that'll send air all the way through your RV, and it is really substantial how much air gets pushed out of that 18,000 BTU AC. So really nice with that. We'll come back to the kitchen space before we go up to the bathroom. But let's go to the office here. So you have this space right here, you have your door catch, and you have your square door right there. Actually, we had some people walk in, so we'll stay in the kitchen space till we get a chance to go into that area. You have your drop-down 50-inch screen TV right here, electric fireplace, so that will be an electric heat source for you. Storage space up above the TV, and then down below the TV here as well. You have storage space, and you'll have your audio controls right there. Okay, now we can go back into this office space here. So going back into this area, really cool space, tons of storage in this area. And look at this desk, y'all. So this is a raising and lowering desk. So this here is currently at a standing height. I mean, you can see it right here. Let me flip the camera around. The desk is at like my chest level right here. So really neat. You can stand up in this area and work. I love that. But then of course you can also lower it down. So flip the camera back around and you have the controls right here to lower it as well. And the whole L-shaped desk goes up and down. I mean, that is awesome. And this is that same solid surface material you get in the kitchen. It's kind of a satin finish there. You can see it's really nicely done underneath here. No like wires really sticking out. They made sure to get all that managed really well so it looks clean and concise. I would imagine it's coming with this office chair that you see right here. I haven't heard anything that it's not. So it looks like it'll come with a pretty nice office chair there, but plenty of room to put any size office chair you would want in this space. You have a vent fan up in here, and that is a larger vent fan, so love that. AC ducted back into this area. Spot you can hang some clothes or anything in this space. So if you just walked in from outside, maybe you're trying not to interrupt anybody or anything like that, you can walk in from here, you can hang up your jacket, all that good stuff. Nice big drawer along the bottom here, and that even looks like it has the ability that you can put like some files in there. Then you have pull-out drawers there, two more smaller drawers. And on these drawers in your Brinkley, these are all hardwood construction on the inside with dovetail joints all through here. So no staples anywhere with that. And all of this shelving. Storage space up here. That'll go all the way through. And then you have outlets up underneath the cabinetry here and there. And what's back behind here? Ooh, what's this? You have some water ports right here. I don't know if this was designed for like a washer or dryer, or I didn't even know this was back here, honestly, until just now. Interesting. If you know what the purpose of this would be other than a washer dryer, let me know. I guess it's possible you could take this desk out and put a washer and dryer in this area, or a washer dryer combo unit, or maybe you could put a washer dryer combo unit under the desk. I can't think what else that'd possibly be for. So pretty interesting. Dimmer light switches, so you can dim the lights here in this area. And then you do have one heat vent in here that is right there in the floor, but it's pretty well done and very minimal. No heat vents in the rest of the living room area though. It is all ducted underneath the island. And then as we come back this way through the rest of the kitchen space, beautiful looking island. You have an outlet on this side. Open up this storage here. You have two trash bins and you have your paper towel holder with more storage there. So you can put that on the countertop. Drop that back in. Soft close on those mechanisms as well. And even just little touches, like they put these little rubber stops right here to make sure nothing like is ramming up against anything else. I'm very thoughtful from the design with Brinkley. Again, kind of a satin finish to this granite feeling countertop here. You have a gold faucet. Love the color of this. I think it just looks really good with the interior design here. Kind of a charcoal stainless steel sink. And then underneath here, you can see your water lines under there. They use all brass fittings for your plumbing. One of the only fifth wheel RVs doing that. And you have manual shut-off valves for all your water lines. So if you do have a water leak, you're able to shut off the water to just that one area. Soft close cabinet doors, little shelf right there. And then you'll have 3 more pull-out drawers on this side in the island. Pretty standard here. And then underneath here, a little bit bigger one. Back this way to where your oven is. This is a Furrion 3-burner stove and oven. Love the all black finish to it. Looks really nice. 3 more drawers on this side. Pretty much same thing as the other side there. And then underneath here, you have your outlets under this spot. Your TV lift controls are right there, so you can drop this TV down. Do have a vent fan, so it'll vent out smells while you're cooking. And then storage around your microwave. Residential size microwave. No air fryer or convection option on that. And then you have another outlet right here. Last little bit of storage. You have some shelving right here that you can use to stack up things in this space. And then storage underneath there. Love the soft close cabinets and drawers. Pantry right here. Nice big pantry door. And this door, you can feel the quality when you open this thing. I mean, that is a solid door. It does not feel like it's hollow inside. Like that's actual, hardwood on the door. So love that. You have a motion activated light when you open the door that works really well. It's actually censored or triggered by that right there. So it's not even really motion activated. It's that sensor right there. Height adjustable shelving outlet in the pantry, so you can plug things in that space. You have your coffee bar area here. Again, nice looking countertop, real tile backsplash in this area. You have your backup camera system, as it does have a backup camera already installed, has tire pressure monitoring already installed. And then these are the key block systems. We'll show you more about this when we go outside, but those key blocks are pretty cool. What you can do with those too. Storage space down underneath here. And then last little bit of storage in the kitchen. Nice big open storage in this space. You have your 12-volt refrigerator. It is a Furrion 16 cubic foot refrigerator. One thing that's definitely important to know about being a Brinkley owner is Brinkley is a private company. Oh, right here, there's a latch to hold that closed. So they're not owned under the big umbrellas of the other, big giant manufacturers out there, or kind of ownership companies from RVs. So they're not under the umbrella of Thor. They're not under the umbrella of Forest River. They're independently owned, and that's just going to give you a little bit different ownership experience. So your refrigerator and freezer there. And again, you can screw this back in right here to keep this closed while you're going down the road. I'll come back and do that later. And then that's just about everything. Oh, last little touch too. You have a hidden pet dish right here. So pet dish right there, that'll drop down. And you have your pet bowls, then it will slide back under when you don't need it. Or if you don't have pets, you don't have to worry about it because you're not losing anything by having it. So that's pretty neat there. Going up this way into the bathroom and into the bedroom, this model has a pretty standard RV size bathroom for a fifth wheel RV like this, but Brinkley was the first brand to do the LED light strip in the shower there, so you can see what you're doing even if it's at night. Pretty crazy that prior to like a year ago or so, nobody had lights in their showers. You have all this storage here, tankless on-demand water heater, porcelain foot flush toilet, plenty of room around the toilet on both sides. You have your sliding door here that sits between the wall frame pieces. And speaking of walls, your side walls on this Brinkley, they're all Azdel on the interior and exterior of the sidewall, so composite panel sidewalls there. You have your shower that is a molded fiberglass one-piece shower going pretty much all the way up to the ceiling there. No seat in the shower, so you will be standing, but that won't be an issue for most people because, as I flip this camera around, I'm 6'1" without my shoes on right now, and look at how much ceiling height there is, y'all. I mean, you could probably be about 6'8" or so and fit in this shower. That is really impressive. This sits nice and high, so you don't have to duck under it for most people. You have the wand right here, and you have the body sprayers as well. So really complete shower with plenty of ceiling height in here. Very, very impressive. Turn this back around. You have your hooks for towels. Comes with a toilet paper holder right there. That magnet connects to the wall so it doesn't move. And then you got a beautiful looking medicine cabinet. Got your shelving behind there. This is actually a metal material here. Charcoal stainless steel sink again, and 3 pull-out drawers here for storage, plus storage down underneath here. Going to the bedroom, you have a east to west facing king-size bed in a slide-out. Great looking light features in here. These can move around depending on how you want them to kind of swivel out, so you can move them a bit. And then you have USB and USB Type-C connections next to the shelves here over the bed. Love the curtains that you get on the windows. You'll have windows on both sides. Window directly across from the bed as well under the TV. TV already installed. Second AC here in the bedroom. See, the AC is also ducted here into the bedroom. And then hidden storage underneath here. Love that. 3 pull-out drawers. And then 4 more larger pull-out drawers. Plus you will have storage underneath the bed. And you have a really thick mattress. This looks like it's a 12-inch thick mattress here. So most people will not find themselves needing to upgrade this mattress that will come standard on your Brinkley. Drop this down. Washer and dryer will go in these storage areas here. So if you don't need the washer and dryer, you get all this additional storage. But if you do want a washer and dryer, those shelves will be removed, and that's where that will store at. You have some little shelves back behind here. And finally, your closet. Really well thought out. You have the shelving in here, the LED light strip in the clothing rod. You can put a cordless vacuum in here because you do have the outlet there, and you have more LED lights along that back wall. And then kind of a nice, square frame pieces in the mirror there. Gives it a little bit of a classier look and just looks nice overall. You have some shelving here next to the bed. You also have outlets next to the bed as well. And on this side of the bed, let's see. Let's get down underneath here. Outlets right there, underneath there. And LED lights next to the bed. So all just very thoughtful. A couple other things I noticed as I was kind of looking around. You have hooks back behind the door so you can hang things right here. You have the magnet latch to catch the door right there so it doesn't slam into the wall, and that will also hold it open. And then you have your light switches here. You do have a dimmer switch on the lights so you can dim them. AC controls. And then little things too, like no crown molding in here because they actually finish this off perfectly so that there's no like imperfections up here. Usually when you see crown molding, it's because the sidewalls aren't cut perfectly, so they have to kind of conceal it up there. But this here, just a seamless finish, looks great. Spot here, you can install a Wi-Fi router with WineGuard, so you can get Wi-Fi and cell service on the road. And that is pretty much everything on the inside. Now, before we go outside, price on this, I don't know yet because it's not at a RV dealership that I was able to locate within Blue Compass. But when they do come available, my guess is this is going to be probably around like 100, maybe 105 for a sales price on this. That's looking at a comparable model like a 3610 Brinkley that is just about a foot longer. So that's my thought, is it's probably going to be somewhere around that price point there. Let's screw this back into before I forget to come back in here and do that. I know how I operate, and I'll go outside and I will wrap up this video and forget to come back in here because there are a lot of Brinkley models here for me to film for y'all, and we got to get to them. So let's go outside, step back out, and let's go up to the front, and then we'll start working our way back. So up front, beautiful looking front cap. This is a molded fiberglass one-piece front cap. You have the diffuser bars on these light areas here, so light will shine through those and give it a really cool glowing effect. You have the Kurt Helix pin box. So this is going to be a new pin box that they're using that is going to absorb more shock as you go up and down the road. And then down underneath here, you can see even like everything's sealed off nicely here, so it looks really clean. Slam latch baggage doors. It does have this ottoman that it will come with that can go inside the RV with storage on it, and that kind of lifts up to be a table as well. 60 amp solar charge controller, spot for your batteries right here, and hydraulic fluid right there. 6-point auto leveling on this fifth wheel RV, and this looks like it's hydraulic auto leveling on this one, not electric. 30-pound propane bottle behind here, squared off windows, LED light bars underneath the awnings. Those have the diffuser beam on them, so they have more of a glowing effect. Here's where you can use those key blocks things that we saw inside. So you have one here, you have one here, and you can kind of decide where you want to put them. You can do different things with those by, like some different examples I've seen. You can hang a trash can from them. Like there's hooks that you can get to hang a trash bag or trash can from them. You could do like a patio light right here. You could connect a basketball hoop, like a Pro Mini hoop out here on those. Tons of different flexible options that you'll have that you can use those key block systems for. I'm struggling to think of every example, but there's a lot of different ways they can be used. Nice big storage down underneath here. Outdoor shower on your campsite with hot and cold water. You have your sound controls right here. And then you have access to your ducting and water lines back behind that door. LED light underneath here, toy hauler garage style flooring, so everything's really easy to clean underneath here. Aluminum framing with welds on both sides of the frame, and this area is climate controlled. Now this is not a full profile fifth wheel, so there's not a drop frame here, so this does elevate up a little bit like you see there, but still a massive storage space nonetheless. Down underneath your fifth wheel, you're going to have a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly, and you have 12-volt heat pads on all of your water tanks. Propane quick connect line right there, and LED lights underneath your fifth wheel. So love that, because a lot of people put stuff underneath their fifth wheel while they're at their campsite, and that'll allow you to see that more easily. 2 awnings outside. You have Cooper H-rated tires, which are more than enough tire for this fifth wheel. I mean, you usually see these on the heaviest of heaviest toy haulers out there, and you're getting it on, you know, essentially like just a standard fifth wheel size RV. So really cool custom Brinkley wheels and the Road Armor suspension system right there. So more premium suspension. Again, tire pressure monitoring system on this fifth wheel. Come back this way to the back. This door is locked, but you do have storage back underneath here. So you'll have storage space right there. And then you have your backup camera already installed. You can see on your windows here, like this window on the white portion of this fifth wheel actually has this, you know, color matched design there that you can still see through from the inside, but it gives it that white look on the outside to give a more clean finish to it. Brinkley, the only brand still that I'm seeing doing that. Brake and reverse lights on the back. You have a 3,000-pound towing hitch on the back here. Let's just double check and make sure that's accurate and correct. Yep, 3,000 pounds with a 300-pound hitch weight on there. 370 watts of solar up on the roof. 2 ACs up on the roof as well. And then the roof all looks really good up there. With your roof, always keep in mind you want to check those seals, check the seams, make sure everything is all staying intact up there and that there's no, you know, imperfections or peeling or cracking or anything like that. So make sure to get up and do that regularly so you don't have any potential for leaks or anything along those lines. Back here you have your dump valve. This looks like it's going to a gray tank, which must indicate that this has got to be for what a washer and dryer connection back here would be. Spot to store your sewer hose as well. And then you have a rack and pinion style slide mechanism here. You have your slide out box right here. This is going to be like a power glide slide mechanism. So similar to a Schwintek, but it has a little bit more give to it. So it can, you know, bounce a little bit more and not get out of the track system there. So very nice system. We see that on high-end Class A motorhomes as well. Down underneath here, this is where your black and gray tanks will dump from the bathroom and kitchen. You have a clear cap right here so you can see if anything is about to, you know, surprise you there, or hopefully not surprise you when you open that cap. Another spot to store sewer hose. Tankless on-demand water heater. Open this up. You have your hose here on a reel, and I believe this is about a 65-foot hose right there. Nautilus water management system, electric valves for your black and gray tanks. They also do obviously have a manual override, but you do have those electric valves right there. You have your, again, another QR code out here on how to use this whole area, outlets there, and your auto leveling system. And then that is just about everything, y'all. So curious your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you are interested or looking for your next RV, there's a link down below in the comments and description. Last thing before we go, if you haven't checked it out already, I have another YouTube channel called Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is my company. You can go to Firmly Unbound here on YouTube or firmlyunbound.com to learn what Firmly Unbound means and what I'm doing there. And then on the YouTube channel here, I'm showing what I am doing to live a more firmly unbound life. And on the website, I have Firmly Unbound shirts as well. So you can go check that out. But that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.